Strategy 4. Create doable chunks. So you have your big, hairy, audacious goal that excites and frightens you and your colleagues. And now what? It feels too big, too far away, too not doable. Don't let this put you off. This is the time to put your milestones in. As the wise man Desmond Tutu said, there's only one way to eat an elephant. One bite at a time. But you must know which part you're going to start with. I consider doing my pilgrimage in one go. 45 legs, 1,000 kilometers. I could plan 50 days free in my calendar. Yes, it is wise to take some days off and rest now and then, something I will get back to in a later chapter. The walking in one go option didn't feel right to me. I decided to slice the 1,000 kilometers into 6 pieces, about 165 kilometers per trip, doable in a week. Oh, you get the drill. This is really a matter of planning. For me as a pilgrim, which meant studying the path, reading the guide, exploring the information online, and then seeing where I could fly to, how to travel from and to certain cities in Italy. What would public transport be like? I had no clue, but it seemed doable. I made a draft of the trips. Some areas were not so easy to approach by transport, as they were in the middle of the mountains. So I needed some trips that were a little longer, some could be shorter. It took planning and looking at it from a broad perspective. Now back to you. Look at your goals. I hope you're BHAG by now. What are the larger chunks you need to deal with? Just an idea for a 2-year plan. It could be about moving the needle when it comes to NPS. Maybe get it moving on a transactional level as a start during the first month by doing friction hunting. Engage leadership to get buy-in during the next 6 months when you have some clear customer results from the friction hunting. The next step may be building your brand values and customer promises during the following 6 months, since you now have good buy-in. And the last 6 months are all about translating the brand experience into the customer journey, engaging marketing and all operations. A scope of 2 years. 4 chunks, and somehow this feels more doable, right? It could be a 2-year scope. When you work in a government organization, you might need a horizon of 5 years. It is up to you to get those chunks in. Some people call it plateau planning, and yes, I know many of you are working the agile way now, but you need your chunks anyway. Since you have to align the organization, people around you need these chunks too, so they're not feeling lost. Just like you. Every now and then, look at your planning, check if you're on track and align your efforts with the milestones. Some find creating these chunks difficult. I'm a happy girl. I'm not one of them. I just sit down and start thinking what might be. I love a good pile of sticky notes, which help me structure scenarios. One tip, what always helps is to get your ideas out of your head and onto paper. It always makes more sense. You can look at it from a broader perspective and see connections and gaps. Have others join the conversation and help you out.